Hokutomaru, and we got Ken Masters in the building. That man said, you can leave Street Fighter 6 behind, but I'm coming too.
Yep. This is like third strike Ken, too.
Yeah.
But he's bad.
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
What I'm going to do? You're in trouble. All right, so yeah, they're going back. This is not match yet. Boom.
Happens to all of us. Literally happened to me and Chris today. In the same match. We had to face each other. We both messed it up.
Oh, my God. It'd be like that sometimes. So, yeah, winner of this will face an ACL in losers finals. This is also first to 3.
Yep. First 3. Like I said, we got a marathon happening right now. But I love it because it's City of the Wolves. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's just City of the Wolves, man. I love this game. I love the gameplay. There's some things I don't like about it outside the gameplay, but gameplay,
yeah,
pretty good.
Hey, no game is perfect.
Nah.
This man's angry at that child. Come on, bro.
Bro, Ken's mad
Fix
in this
your
game,
face.
bro. Ken in this game is just like pissed. Just for no reason, too. My man's just mad.
Man, you just got here. You've never been here before. I hate it.
Like, he lost all of his money to like cryptocurrency, apparently, in City of the Wolves, and he's just mad.
Yeah. All right.
I'll say, though, Kokuga, he's got a sick Ken.
Yeah.
I was watching his Ken before. He's got a cool Ken. But I'll never count out Chris Chaos' Hokutomaru.
Yeah. I would just say don't count out Hokutomaru.
No, never.
All right, so here we go, kind of evening it up. Both of them just outside SPG. Kokuga going to be the first one to enter. Oh, yeah, the pickup.
What a meaty,
Spend it.
Yeah, meaty counter hit. Gonna spend the kick super off that just to make sure it's linear so you don't drop it. What a JD out of the air, though. And you're gonna be able to confirm off this, too. Not gonna be able to get super, but still getting some damage on the board. Never another air JD. Okay.
Hey, okay, with the air throw, he said, hey, remember, this is an option.
Air SPD.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
This could happen.
Never forget.
Okay. With the feint. Nice pressure, Jim Rai. Corner.
Stack all that damage. Look at all this damage that you're about to witness. That's the power of Ken Masters.
Man
right
got hit
there.
with the special move showcase.
Whoa.
JD.
We're playing third strike.
He said you can't JD all day. Yeah, nice throw. Ooh, another one. Can you make it 3?
Ooh, what a reaction from Chris Chaos, though. Still in it.
All right, nice conversion.
Not gonna go for the stall. Goes for the side switch.
And he's able to go ahead and convert that into damage. One more hit.
All the way to the skyscraper
Yeah.
with that one.
All right, one round apiece. The cancel. Jim Rai caught him. Side switch. Dragon Lash into the super. Kokuga with the big damage so far.
Oh, big counter hits here. Still going to be able to confirm off the
Okay.
DP. No big combo, though, but it doesn't matter.
Oh! Goes for Dragon Lash, doesn't catch. Catches with the short hop, though. And yeah, a little bit to make up here for Chris Chaos. Some nice JDs. Able to convert. We got the meter, yeah.
Might as well spend it. Confirm your game. And Kokuga will do that and take the first game, first blood. Now game 2. Gonna start off with OD Shuriken
He got him.
right into Tatsu just to respond right back. But now Chris Chaos gonna get the full combo. All OD.
Ooh.
Ooh, R standing C.
Caught him with the nasty normals. Chris returns a favor.
Oh, just a DP, but red blow.
And I do wonder you know, if we're going to kind of see a change in the amount of momentum and pressure that Chris is applying, because it seemed like once Kokuga, you know, found his rhythm, it was just all Kokuga's story. Chris wasn't really able to stop in that first match. But here we go, 1 round up. All right, playing the aggressor.
You cancel off the Hado with the shurikens too. Now you're in the Hoku blender now. Back dash good JD into the jumping C off that JD was really smart.
Big damage. My God. Ooh,
what a start. I don't know if that's going to be able to finish your dinner quite yet. Yeah, you're going to be leaving Chris on Pixel.
This is rough. Right into it. I'm surprised he went for that there, the tackle, but hey.
Maybe
you got to bet on yourself first. You know what? I respect it.
Maybe not expecting the second Hadouken to come out. Maybe expecting him to run forward, but
1 round apiece. Been here before.
Chris on a huge offensive right now.
All right, and yeah, pressure's there. The side switch again.
Ooh. That's all she wrote. Collect your daisies.
And I think this kind of, you know, exactly what we were talking about, where Chris just kind of changed. He decided, you know, I'm going to take my turns, and I'm going to take my possible turns.
Yep.
Cannot let him get started. Pays off that time. Let's see how Kokuga responds.
Quick DP just to interrupt Chris. Chris going to go with the air throw. Ken's got a fast DP. So that's a really good option, especially if Hoku's doing those empty jumps into heavy kick or anything like that. Light DP is a good option here for Kokuga.
That's what makes him Ken Masters.
Yep. That's why he's the master of karate. Ooh, overheat for Chris Chaos.
I don't know if fire's involved in karate, man. This guy's been studying something else.
Hey, man, you burn up the mats.
Either that or it is karate and he just pours gasoline on himself before the match starts.
He's got the gasoline on his, on his calves. He's got the matchsticks on his heels, and he's just like, when he kicks, just lights it.
Before the fight starts, he throws them in. Light me up. What are you talking about, dude?
What do you mean, bro? Just raw Hado to interrupt Chris Chaos's push. A good grab.
All right. Oh, takes the DP, tries to apply the pressure, pays the price. Jinrai, more Jinrai.
Jump in heavy. Interrupts guard, cancel out smart, and there's that light DP just to interrupt.
Trusty light DP, man.
In light DP, we trust.
All right, goes for the jump in. Lands a little short, goes for the grab. All right, gonna catch the punish. SPG here, and this man hurts in SPG. He gets one good catch. Man, this could hurt. Meanwhile, Chris Chaos kind of needling him, playing it a little bit safely, goes for the Russian, and there it goes. That's what I'm talking about. One good catch. Look at all this damage. This man.
Now you got Redline, too. Redline's going to finish this out,
yeah, dude. That was all it took, was one chance to confirm.
Kokuga, 2-1 now. Ken Masters. Over a Hokutomaru.
Yeah.
Am I dreaming? In the last Chicago punish.
Yeah.
Too. Am I dreaming right now?
Shout out to Kitro. I didn't even see you in the chat there for a second, Kitro. Thanks for tuning in. Why you ain't here, though? All right, nice backdash. Goes for the air. No, Hadouken. That does not stop that many shuriken. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work that way. You only have one fist.
Hadouken's not going to work for multi-shuriken, though. Good defense for Chris Chaos, but far-standing D still going to be able to get him hit.
And yeah, here it goes. You know, where they are on the screen can kind of tell you so much. It just, you know, who's in charge, who's been able to apply their game plan here. Kokuga, just ever the aggressor here. Yep. Hit him with the super. Wake up, pressure. Yeah.
Wow, right in, right after their OD Hado going straight in, all that damage.
Okay. Okay.
Goes for the OTG reset.
I'm going to send him a Venmo request.
Do it. $20.
Right.
Good kind of hit with the lows.
Ooh.
We're standing C, too. All that damage now stacked once again. Tying it up in life, too.
And this is match point for Kokuga to move on. Would be immediately facing an ACL. Oh. Wow. Nice punish. The jump. Good read there by Chris.
He's got a rev blow here. He's got to do...
Gotta make it now. No. Wow.
Defense there for Kokuga. Good
rev
blow just to interrupt Kokuga there. And once again into the confirmed
Chris?
Pixel, though.
All right. He's smart.
OD tries to go for it. Not going to be enough.
All right. Still match point for Kokuga to move on. Chris Chaos fighting to stay in this and even it up. Aye.
No punish off the DP whiff. Is going to get air throw.
All right. Jump back. I want to kiss myself. Oh my god, what an interesting sequence of events. Gonna go ahead and catch him with all those specials. Into the super.
Got schmixed with the overhead version 2.
Ugh, nice interrupt there by Chris. Side switch. Double jump. All right. JD'd all of it. You're gonna pay.
That's gonna do good damage once again, confirming in a super push SPG on Chris Chaos' side. Chris Chaos. Oh, I think trying to go for SPG there, but getting grabbed out immediately. Oh, baits out SPG, not going to be able to punish.
All right, full screen. I do think that favors Hokutomaru in this situation. We have seen Kokuga just kind of get in there, take the round. One hit is all it takes. At this point, health-wise. Nice throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That was almost horrible.
Good reaction. This is a guess for round
Yeah.
here. Chris Chaos still alive through it.
That's going to even it up. 2-2. Anybody's game, player.
Wow, and what a pickup off of that, too.
Yeah. Yeesh.
Back to showing signs of life, Chris Chaos.
Hey, SPD in the air. Up. Okay, he says stop.
Here we go. Kokuga right back to it, though.
All right, now you're in the corner. It's your turn. All right. Good read there from Chris Chaos.
Good interrupt there. Once again, getting him out of it. Two and going to stack up damage. Not going to be able to get the elbow off of it, though, but still confirming and still getting the pressure.
No. Oh, my God. And we stop early.
Red blow. Going to put SPG on Chris Chaos' side now. Just pretty careful.
All right.
Good patience for Kokuga off the air stall for Hoku. Gotta be careful of rev, though. For both sides, you are revved up. What a jump out. That was huge.
Hey, catch them in the air again. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Cuts it early, but still chip damage was an effect, and Chris Chaos now set point. Turning the tides on Kokuga.
Full reversal of the situation.
Starting off, big meaty throw right into the corner. Once again, getting the overhead off the Rekka.
All right. The Jim Rai. Super.
I think the only downside of that is that you're switching sides, you're losing your corner pressure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in this situation for Kokuga, it's not going to matter. You're putting Chris Chaos on the deficit in life.
Yeah. This is too much of a deficit. I wouldn't be worried here, but, hey, you only get so many chances. Don't blow him. Again. Chris Chaos.
This is a scary spot to be in.
I don't care what the health is.
One confirm here for Chris Chaos. This could be it. That's the level 2.
Yo!
Not out. Oh, but the chip.
What a turnaround.
Big turnaround for Chris Chaos.
What a turnaround.
Surviving off of just Pixel, Kokuga had one